So that's not great. So I have a small problem with the veggies in my garden bed right now, and really it's a handful of small problems. Because as many amateur vegetable gardeners do, I just picked a random variety of whatever I thought was cool, and I didn't look at germination time or do much research on how much time they needed to spend as a seedling. And because of this, I now have a garden bed full of young seedlings that are growing at wildly different rates. I also probably didn't space them out well enough, but we're going to ignore that problem for right now. So as a result, now my tomato plants are this big, and my eggplants are this big. These tomatoes are this big, and my peppers are this big. My zucchinis are this big, and my eggplants right next to them are this big. I think you get the gist by now. So if we just ignore the amount of limited root space, the best solution we have right now is just to do some pruning. And as I learned well after these seeds were germinated, apparently zucchinis are very fast growers, so if I cut off a couple of their big fan leaves right now, it should not do them much harm. And this should help immensely to keep them out of the way of the baby eggplants. And while I'm at it, I'm going to be cutting off some of the male flowers for these zucchinis because they are starting to just barely flower right now, and I don't want them to focus on flowering or fruiting. I want them to still grow out a bit more. And to state the obvious, pruning is really only a band-aid solution that I'll have to keep at throughout the growing season because right now there's nothing I can really do to stop each plant from growing at its own rate. But you can still see that even just this light pruning freed up a lot of open space for the baby eggplants here. So I think this problem is just something that I'm gonna have to keep up on as the season goes on, while still making sure each plant is as healthy as possible. I'm definitely going to have to prune the tomatoes next, and I'm even thinking of topping them to slow their growth a little bit. But what do you think? What would you do?